Hello there. Do you want to master waterfall photography? Today we've come out to the beautiful Dolgoch Falls. Can't pronounce the at the end of Dolgoch, so I'll call it Dolgoch. Up in North Wales, and we're going to start by taking an hike up this lovely little river to the first waterfall, which is the Lower Falls. Join me up there and we get some photos, and I'm going to show you how I get beautiful water on these waterfalls. It will help you master your waterfall photography to get beautiful detail in the water, and also blurred, smooth water but with detail still in it. Come on, let's go have a little walk. It's beautiful. Hopefully you can hear me still over the noise of the water. We have got a little hydro station just opposite there. You just see the outlets here, which is fantastic. Free electricity, it's got to be a good thing. Yeah, I'll just turn you around quickly. You can just make out the Lower Fall just up there, which is where we're heading now. And we've got beautiful moss covered rocks. So we should get some really nice photographs today. Gear for today, I'm using the Canon 5D Mark IV. I have with me the 24-70 f2.8 and a 16-35 f4 lens. I've just got to try and work out a way down. I think a little bit farther up. And I'll be using a polarizing filter just to try and get my shutter speed down. So we will be doing a little tiny bit of long exposure with this. Not long as you're thinking. We're going to be shooting somewhere between a tenth and about a quarter of a second, just so you've still got beautiful detail in the water. I'm going to find a way down to the bottom of the falls and I'll catch you down there. Just look at this business. Beautiful green moss everywhere, just twisted beneath coming down the hill, so I'm hoping that's going to settle in a bit. We've got these beautiful mossy rocks. There is a little platform just there, and I'm hoping to get a composition with just a mossy rock coming towards the river and then the waterfall. If not, then I'll come back here and try and catch these rocks looking at the waterfall. Looks absolutely amazing. I can't wait to just get in here now and have a quick look and see what I can catch. I think it's going to be 16-35 mil. Does look absolutely beautiful. Loving it. I've just took a couple of shots just here. I'll show the back of the camera for this shot. I've got this as a vertical, but I am going to move up shortly just to here and just try and get this bit of a slope coming down, just the bottom part, and then polarise the water, and let's see what we can get here. It is falling pretty fast, the water, so I'm thinking somewhere probably 10th of a second, or maybe a little bit faster even, maybe 15, and still keep the detail and get a smooth water. Still beautiful. I'll show the back of the camera for this shot first, and yeah, this does look absolutely beautiful here. And this is only the first waterfall on the walk here. So for this shot, what I'm doing is I've just literally got to focus that down here, down there, and then on the rocks there, rather than focus there rather than on the water. Because as you just see, focus on the water and it goes dark, so I'm exposing on that bright area. So to keep the exposure the same, there and there, I'm going to focus on that grassy bank just left of the waterfall. It will be in focus anyway. Settings for this are f11. I'm going to try and I've altered my ISO to 400 just to get a tenth of a second at f11. So I'm going to get this shot now and I'll drop it on for you, and yeah, drop me a comment and let me know your thoughts on this. Absolutely beautiful. The closer I get, the better this waterfall looks. I'm now going to just try and use this little bit of moss just as a foreground up towards the waterfall, and the pool just to the left hand side of the image. It does look beautiful, this. You can see the waterfall coming in. I want that towards the right hand rule of thirds, and then literally the river coming off down to the left hand side. So again, I'll just show the back of the camera and talk you through what I'm seeing with this shot. It looks beautiful, eh? Absolutely beautiful. Who can't be impressed with this? Fantastic. So the gear I'm using for this, I've put on the 16-35 and I'm probably at about 20mm. I've got a polarising filter on, just to take some of the glare off the water. I'm hoping the sun isn't going to come out until I've got this shot. But yeah, I'm having to shoot ISO 400 at f11 to give me a tenth of a second, which the water is blurred, but you can still see all the splashes coming to the side of it, which is what I want. You want that detail. To get better with your waterfall photography, keep detail in the water if you can. The images look so much better. I'll share the camera and show you the composition that I've lined up now. So again, I'm going to be doing a little focus stack with this, and I'm going to focus literally just down here and then on the green moss in the wall just to the left of the waterfall. That will get the water in focus anyway. But yeah, it does look absolutely amazing. I'm loving it. I'm just going to move around a fraction, I think, just to get the waterfall just a touch more towards the right hand rule of thirds, and then the river running off down underneath my feet. Beautiful shot. I'll drop this on for you as well now to compare against the other one. I'm going to take a quick horizontal shot of this. Don't know if it'll work or not, 'cause it may be too wide, but I'm going to have a look while I'm here, get the shot. And a big tip for you, while you are at the base of a waterfall and no one's about, get as many shots as you can, vertical and horizontal, because before you know it, it will fill up with people. Well, I've just been up to the upper falls and I was hoping to be able to get down to get below them, but not happening. Tell you what I've got here, tons and tons of wild garlic. This, another month, this will look fantastic, this will, with all the garlic out. But this is a middle fall and I've decided to stop here now, try and get my feet wet. No doubt I'm going to get my feet wet, and grab a shot of this. I do love the scene. I love all the rocks that are in the scene leading up to the waterfall. I'm just looking for something that's going to, I can use a leading line that points up there. But absolutely beautiful, yeah. Beautiful. Say an essential piece of kit that I didn't mention earlier, use a tripod. Because you are doing long exposures of down to a tenth of a second or lower, you will need a tripod with a 2-second timer as well, so there's no shake on it at all and you'll get better photographs every time. use a tripod. Too many people try to handle waterfall photography and you've got no chance. Anything waterfall photography, landscape photography, use a tripod and your images will go straight to another level because they'll be sharp. I want to get in the water and hopefully it doesn't come over my boots. But yeah, let's go and try and get some. Well, it is too deep for my boots. I haven't gone over the top, but it's probably about 3 or 4 inches too deep for me, so I don't fancy the long walk back with soaking wet feet and boots full of water, so I'm going to try and keep dry. I was hoping to just get just down here, but I can't because I'm going to get wet. So I think I might just throw on the 24 to 70mm now, just to bring that waterfall just that little bit closer. Beautiful though, absolutely beautiful. Well, I've got the camera here. I'll just show you the back of the camera for this shot that I'm taking now with the 16 to 35. Again, the settings, I'm going to try ISO 400, f11, and I've got a 1/10 of a second. And the key with waterfall photography is get that long shutter speed, 1/10 of a second, maybe 8, 6, 10 to a 1/4 of a second. Absolutely just beautiful, beautiful. Your images will go to another level, the water will be so beautiful. Let me show the back of the camera. This is what I love about waterfall photography, absolutely just amazing. So I've got a polarising filter on. I have just polarised to get detail in these rocks right underneath the camera, and I'm going to do a focus stack down here on the rocks there, and then just again just left of the waterfall. Absolutely beautiful. Settings I'll get up for you: ISO 400, f11 and 1/13 of a second. Just amazing, absolutely amazing. I think I'm done here. I am just trying to try different compositions on the river. We have got all these boulders, so I'm now going to just try something really low down and just try and get a couple of these boulders, big foreground, leading up to the waterfall. It looks absolutely amazing. There are a few more little falls on the way back, so I'll stop up and get them as well. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I don't think my wife and daughter and grandson have come up this way. I haven't seen it, but I haven't heard my grandson yet. So I'm presuming they've seen the sign that says path is closed and they've stayed down there. So I better go and find them, I think, before I'm in trouble. Yeah. I'm going to try and get one more shot here. I'm going to try and... These rocks are so slippery, and I just know I'm going to go in. If I go in, I'm going to walk straight up, and while my feet are wet, I'm going to walk straight up and get right underneath the waterfall. If I don't go in, you'll see a shot from down here. It will be a bit too low for me to get down to show the camera, so here's the shot. Whether it's good or bad, here's the shot. What did you think? Nice shot, eh? I'm going to try and get off these rocks now and start walking down. Last little look for you. This fall, absolutely beautiful. Just beautiful. I love it here, absolutely loving it. Going farther down. Do you know, there's shots from absolutely everywhere along here. I think 70 to 200mm from here on the path, looking up all these little rapids and the waterfall. Nice big zoomed in vertical, look beautiful that would. I didn't bring the 70 to 200 with me, mainly because it's f2.8 and it weighs a ton. And I'm getting old now, I'm getting too old for carrying stupidly heavy bags around with me. So I'm going to start looking, I think, for a 70 to 200 f4. Just so, it's quarter of the weight of a 2.8. And would be perfect for the kind of stuff I do. Do I really need a 70 to 200 f2.8? I do use it a lot, but I think I still use the f4 if I bought an f4 instead. So I think I'll get an f4, see which one I use the most, and then I might get rid of the 2.8. I'm loving all this green moss. Look at this. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. So yeah, trying to head down now back towards the lower falls. So I'm going to find my dog. She's with my wife and daughter somewhere, and I'll see if I can get a few photographs of Rosie for you. Rosie, an update on Rosie by the way, she is doing brilliant. Steroids have been reduced now, she's only having them every third day. She's back in the vets next week for more blood tests, just to see if all the inflammation markers are still normal. If they are, then it's happy days and she's pretty much back to normal. She seems back to normal the way she's playing everything now. I'm back to having a wild puppy. Absolutely wild she is. I've got a sketchy little bit to try and traverse now. So, trying to break my neck. Oh, trying to break my neck falling over down here. Looks like Storm Dara caused a lot of damage here. There are trees down absolutely everywhere. Such a shame, but nature. Well, it's time to head back to the car, I think. I've just had another look at these little cascades down here and not really doing it for me. That's the trouble when you come to nice waterfalls. The little cascades really aren't enough. They're a bit underwhelming. But yeah, still beautiful though. I've had a great time here. Just met my wife and daughter and grandson. They're just off in front of me. There are little cascades everywhere. I hope this video helps you master your waterfall photography. There are just a few little tips you need and you will get great images. Slow your shutter speed down, but not too far. I know people use ND filters to get water smooth. Please don't put an ND filter on. That it slows it down too much and it just looks an absolute milky mess. You do need to try and hold detail in your water, and I think if you shoot anywhere, it depends on the speed of the water. If it's fast you can get probably a 20th of a second. If it's only running slowly, a small waterfall, maybe down as low as a second. I definitely wouldn't go no lower than a second. I tend to aim for between a 1/6 and say a 1/10, and you do get absolutely beautiful shots. Use a tripod and a 2-second timer and you'll completely eliminate all movement, a little bit of shake and stuff in the tripod with a 2-second timer. It's the only way to do it really. For me it is anyway. Polarizing filters are a must. because you can lose almost a stop of light just with the polarizing filter, and they enable you to look through the water, through the glare, so you can actually photograph all the detail that's underneath the water. It's just beautiful. I'll try and find my way down now. I think it's that way. Yeah. So yeah, all the links to all the gear that I use are down in the description. All the filters with cameras and stuff like that. Please check it out. If you haven't had me on social media, feel free. And I've come the wrong way. I have. Yep, add me on social media, Facebook and Instagram. There's links at the bottom of the description. Subscribe. We can do it all again next week on another adventure somewhere with me and Rosie. And until then, enjoy these images and enjoy your photography. Catch you later.